Hello, Collective. It's Una Fierce here, and this is the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. Here to bring you a little message from Spirit. So, I am first going to clear the energy. And now I am going to bring you that collective message that we were talking about. All right, so I am going to get something new and different here. Had several love readings in a row, and I don't know about you, that last one kind of had me stumped. Sorry, whoever you were. All right, so let's get something besides love messages. Maybe Spirit. Be fantastic. All right, something for Tuesday, March 31st, last day of March, guys. We are moving on to spring, I hope. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Tell me about Tuesday, March 31st for the collective, please. We have Pathfinder. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. All right. What about this Pathfinder, Spirit? Recovery comeback. Find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for triumphant resurgence. All right. Just going to take the one on top. Open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. After that, we had trust the process. Tell me about open to receive, Spirit. Oh. Worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. And there's the best one. Walking unscathed. You were fortunate. A trap was laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. Okay. Do you have one more, Spirit? All right, I'm going to do one more round. If you have one more card. This is 5 more cards. I'm going to take this one. Transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. All right. All right. So let's see what we got here. Move these down just a little bit. All right, off the top of my head, I feel like you have been trying to make your way in something that looks like love or career, love and career. Trying to manifest something different than what you've had. I feel like you're learning that you had some things to heal. And with each recovery that you make, you're getting better. Okay. Each time you realize there's something to heal, you're getting that much closer to your North Node. Okay. Feel like Spirit's saying stay open to receiving the blessings that are coming to you. Okay. Spirit is trying to give you something better, something what you want. and that it's worth the efforts that you're making in this. Walking unscathed, okay, you were fortunate. A trap was laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. I feel like something happened along the way that could have thrown you off your path, but you didn't let it do that to you. And transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. I feel like this is you're realizing that things happen in your life just to help transform you, to help you, or making you a better person. All these trips and falls that you're experiencing, I feel like you're going with it. You're realizing that, it's only to make you better, okay? And you're letting it roll off your back at this point. You're not letting it trip you up and mess you up, mess up your plans, mess up your thought processes. Okay, you're learning to dodge and weave this energy that's trying to throw you off your path. Right now, we are going to the Earth Angel messages. Okay, so angels, you have a message for us, please. Tell us about Pathfinder. Letting go. Life brings you choices and people come and go. This is the flow of life, and in each circumstances is a teaching. Allow yourself to let go of what is not needed and having no regrets about how your world is meant to be. Letting go is good for me. Oh, here's the card. I feel like there have been some tripwires thrown in your way, and I feel like maybe these are even people. Okay. People who were sent in to show you something that you needed to see. I feel like it would be your value. But you're realizing that everything that is coming to you that seems to be negative or not for you is, again, only to help you to grow and to become better, to help you to see. You're seeing the archons, you're realizing that everything is a reflection for you, or is a mirror to you the things that still need to be looked at and worked on. And that you're just seeing it as that way. It's not bothering you anymore. You're not getting hung up on people, places, and things that don't belong in your life. You're just learning to say, okay, well, that's all right. I can let you go, with love. I can be okay with the fact that you taught me that lesson. But you're making your way beautifully through this maze, okay? Tell me about recovery, comeback, Spirit. I feel like this used to be something that would knock you off your feet, knock you into a depression and anxiety and really freak you out and mess you up. But I feel like you're learning that it's just a way to make you better. Okay, so then we have, for recovery comeback, we have express. Sometimes we are unable to move forward because of the creative blocks holding back our ever expanding ideas. Release them and express yourself in ways you have never done before. Try creating a piece of artwork in a medium new to you. No one else will see it, so let your artistry flow. Affirmation you can use: I move past blocks in beautiful ways. Okay, that's nice. I like that energy. Spirit saying do something constructive with it. Maybe you're already doing this. Maybe you write music, or you paint pictures, or you're an artist, or some sort of creative person. Okay, I feel like you're using your emotions that you're having about these things, to create beautiful things with it. You're putting it in a positive direction and using it to benefit yourself, rather than hold you back and destroy you. Okay, you're learning to express your emotions in a way that is helping you. Maybe it's creating abundance for you. Talking about open to receive, Spirit. Autumn equinox: the seeds that were sown have sprouted and fulfilled their purpose. Now you have the ability to share with others. Time shared together is the greatest gift. Take this opportunity to feast upon what you have accomplished, sharing with your friends and family. Affirmation you can use: I share with those I love. Maybe it's been hard for you to bring these out into the public eye. Maybe you were afraid that they weren't worthy of bringing abundance for you, but I feel like you're realizing that you're actually quite good at this, and that more people are interested in what you're creating than you thought originally. I feel like this is creating blessings for you. You're turning your hurts into money. Okay? Tell me about worth the effort, Spirit. We have mercy. Merciful actions such as compassion, forgiveness, and kindness towards others give healing to others and yourself. Mercy is a difficult feeling to have sometimes, but the more you have mercy, the easier it will become. Oh, I'm forgetting to show you these pretty pictures. There's that one. I have mercy for others. Yeah, I feel like you're just realizing that these people are not here to hurt you necessarily. They're just soul family that, other extensions of you as a conscious creator. Okay, that they're here to help you. They're bringing you these emotions so that you can learn to deal with them and become greater. Okay, become more working towards your highest self. Okay, you're learning the lessons that you need from them. That is helping you to become better. And I feel like because you realize that, you're finding it easier to forgive and forget. You're realizing that they are just who they are, doing what they do, and it's not anything. What's the words I'm trying to speak here? Got people talking in the background, and I'm having a hard time focusing. You're realizing that it's not. Oh gosh, what is the word? Spirit. What am I trying to say here? It's not to hurt you anyway. It's to help you be better. And even though they may not even realize that, but you're realizing that we're all just here doing the best we can, okay? And that people do what they do based on what they learned and how their belief systems are, and the way that they, what their reality looks like for them. They just do the best they can. We're all doing the best we can, right? And you realize that, and you're not hurt by it, okay? You're realizing that these challenges are actually opportunities for you to grow, and you're able to forgive and forget because you realize that, okay? You're realizing that it's for for the highest and greatest good of all, right? And it's not bothering you. You're just over here painting your beautiful pictures, writing your beautiful songs, making healing lyrics. I heard. Okay, I'm not gonna take all these. Actually, I'm gonna take the one on top, freedom. Okay, here's the picture. Look for patterns and habits that are holding you back. Release the ones that bind you. Freeing your mind from negativity will bring in a higher vibration of love and calm. Bathe in this light of goodness, and you will soon release all that is not serving you. I am free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're just realizing that you don't have to be controlled by what other people are doing to you or for you or period. That you're also not bound by having specific emotions about things. You can be okay with things that most people wouldn't think were okay. You can let it not affect you. You can be free from the belief systems that because something crappy happens that it has to ruin your day. Okay, you're just not allowing yourself to be brought down by any of that anymore. You're instead, again, turning it into something beautiful. You have this ability to control the outcome, control your energy. I'm going to take the navigator. Okay, there's the picture. For transform and rise, you have the ability to navigate your way around tricky situations swiftly without causing any trouble or creative negative thoughts and feelings. Whether at work or in your personal life, you act promptly and quietly to create the best outcome for everybody. Affirmation, I act effectively and swiftly. Yeah, and I feel like you're doing this with speed. You're using these negative things that are happening to help you instead of hurt you. Okay? You're using it to grow, to become better. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. Spirit, where am I going from here? Where am I going from here, Spirit? Not really sure what cards to use. I think I'm just gonna get with some celestial insights on this. All right, Spirit, tell me about letting go. Okay. Not sure which one. Okay, we've got allure, cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. I feel like you're cherishing the people who are not bringing you joy. Okay. We also have trust and observe. Your intuition is quietly guiding you, but sometimes you need to pay more attention to the small changes around you. Reflect on recent moments of confusion. By observing the little details, you sharpen your intuition over time. Yeah, I feel like this is your energy. You're understanding that everything is happening for you and not to you, and you're using it to create something better again. Maybe there's a need to Sharpen your intuition, says. Maybe it would be in order to spend more time connecting with your higher self to help you avoid certain sticky situations. Okay. Maybe this used to be a trigger for you. I feel like you used to really people who you thought loved you and hurt you. I feel like this used to really bring you down. This used to really get to you, maybe destroy you. But I feel like you have learned, first of all, how to avoid them. Okay, because you've tapped into your ability to discern who is for you and who's not. But at the same time, I feel like you have been finding yourself in a lot of energies that you're knowing are not, you know, what you're looking for. I'm having a hard time with words today, you guys. I hope I'm making sense. But also you're seeing the goodness in that. Like you're realizing that you are okay even when you're in the presence of these people who don't seem like people you would want around you. You're realizing your strength in this. You're realizing that you are getting better at discerning them, who they are. Okay, I like that. Tell me about Express Spirit. Thank you. We have tests. Life's challenges are opportunities for growth. You may be facing a difficult decision or situation, but don't shy away from it. Embrace the test and you'll emerge stronger and wiser. Exactly. Okay, what have we been talking about here? I feel like this is helping you to ascend. I'm seeing the two pathways there. You're realizing that the choice is yours. You can either let it suck you into the black lagoon, or you can just go on about your merry way on the pink cotton candy trail and be happy no matter what. And I feel like, yeah. So that is the whole thing about manifesting, is you have to be in a happy vibration, right? And you're just realizing you're no longer willing to let anything stop you. You know how you are a master of your energy. You know how to do this, and you're not letting these tests stop you. You're making a recovery comeback. It says you're taking it and you're turning it into something positive now, because you know that that's what's for your highest and greatest good. You're no longer allowing yourself to be brought down by these archons. Tell me about autumn equinox, Spirit. Embrace. I love this little guy. And gratitude. Embrace the changes happening around you. Have recent changes made you uneasy? Accept them, adjust, and discover the opportunities that come with transformation. And gratitude. Gratitude brings more joy and abundance. Have you been overlooking the good in your life? Take a moment to appreciate what you have. The mindset will attract even more positivity. Yeah, I don't know how else to say this. You're embracing these people, these archons, these things that are happening that seem like they would destroy everything. You're embracing it. You're realizing that they are irrelevant. You're like, hey, give me a hug. You need one, right? And I feel like you're gracious for the opportunity to transform your energy. You're realizing how strong this is making you, and you're okay with it. You're more than okay with it. You're happy for it. You're thanking the universe for your transformation as a result of these tests. I feel like in the past, this has been energy that you've run from. Maybe you've rerouted your whole life to get away from people like this, okay? I feel like in the past, that's what you've been doing, but you've realized that they're actually there to help you. And you're understanding that now, and you're glad for it. Yeah. And of course, always with gratitude, I feel like you're using it to be grateful and letting the universe know that you appreciate the opportunity to advance. And I feel like it's working. It's bringing you more abundance. You've taken this energy and turned it into something beautiful, and it's helping you bring you into your divine inheritance. Worth the effort. Tell me about worth the effort and mercy, Spirit. One card, please, about mercy. Worth the effort. All right. I think I'm just going to take the one on top. Sacred union. Two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. Oh my. Yeah, I'm just going to take the one on top. Maybe this is about a person special to you in your life, specifically. Okay. Sacred union, regardless whether it's romantic or what. Okay. Some sort of soul partnership that is showing you what you need to see. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person that hurt you is someone you're in some type of union with. Or maybe this is bringing in, wait a minute, let me read this again. Yeah, I feel like this has been inspired by somebody who you love deeply. Okay. I feel like they may have hurt you in some sort of way, but you have realized that they are only showing you what you need to see and bringing you into union with yourself. Okay. Showing you that you have this love for yourself that maybe you didn't even know you had before. But I feel like this union is here to help you, here to help you to get better, to become your highest and greatest good. I feel like this has been a challenge with this person, but through being able to forgive them, forgive yourself, have compassion for their situation, and to show love for them, regardless of what's going on, you are you're creating this union that was meant to be. Or can I get a clarifying card on this, Spirit? I'm not really exactly sure what the point is. Let go of love. Letting go of past opens the door to new possibilities. Are you holding on to an old relationship? Release it and you'll find peace and potential for a new love. Enlightenment. You are on the path to enlightenment, discovering higher truths. Have you noticed a recent shift in your awareness? Continue following this light. It will lead you to greater wisdom. Yeah. I feel like this is about a more specific person, okay? Oh, all day with the love reading, Spirit. I feel like by letting go of your So there's been some karmic ties, okay, with this person, some things that you didn't like that happened here that hurt you, whatever. Normally you would have let it hurt you, but because you realize that everybody is just doing the best they can, and having relationships based on the way that they've always seen relationships be played out, and that it wasn't really specifically just to hurt you, it's just the way they view things, okay, but that everybody makes mistakes and that we are all worthy of forgiveness, okay, and you're able to extend forgiveness and mercy and compassion towards this person. I feel like you're helping this person to heal, okay, and they are not only are you undergoing change from this, but I feel like they are too. It's making room for potential for a new relationship with the same person, but you're creating something different with them by extending unconditional love for them. And I feel like this has been a lesson for you. That this is possible, that you can love somebody regardless of the outcomes and what things look like. And I'm not talking about people who are being abused, okay? This is just little things that, like, maybe you don't communicate well, just little stuff that, but it's been frustrating. It's been hard to deal with. They trigger you in some sort of way. But I feel like you're realizing that those triggers were only meant for you to grow from. And because you're realizing that, you're able to forgive and forget, and you guys are finding that this is a really good union, actually. You want to be better for each other. You're both wanting to heal and become better for one another. Okay, I don't know what else to say about it, so I'm gonna move on. Tell me about freedom, Spirit. Cupid, deep challenge. Challenges in love are testing you. Are you facing difficulties in a relationship? Don't shy away. Facing these challenges head on will strengthen your bond. So yeah, okay. You're walking away unscathed. You're free from this expectations of this crappy love situations that you've been in the past, okay, and you're realizing that you're both transforming. You're realizing that that you're not perfect either, that you're also still learning, that everybody is learning constantly, like we never stop growing, right? But you guys are passing this test. You're becoming better for each other. You're healing at the same time. You've been through similar crappy love situations in the past, and you've both been hurt by other people, and you're just realizing that he is not who the person in the past was. She is not who the person in the past was. Like you're learning that it's not proper to expect the negative things that you've seen in the past, because that is not this kind of union. That is not this person. That is not this relationship. This specific relationship is only to help you heal. Like the things that you're seeing and going through with this person are helping you to discover unconditional love. And I don't know how else to say it. That you love this person no matter what is happening. You love this person for the God, words, please, Spirit. You love this person for the things that you're learning and you're experiencing with them, and that for the improvements that it's making in your own self, for the even though it's been challenging, you are realizing that you're both putting forth the effort, and that this is actually something worth working towards. This is the right person to do this work with. This is somebody who's actually up for the challenge with you. And it's a hard test. Like, I feel like you've both been hurt deeply. Maybe you've both been avoiding love for some time because you just thought that it was shit and not even worth the effort. Okay, but I feel like you found the person who you think is worth it, and they think you're worth it. And through the challenges, you guys are growing and becoming better for each other. Okay, moving on. Transform and rise. Tell me about the navigator, Spirit. All right, we have surrender. Sometimes letting go brings the greatest change. Are you feeling out of control? Surrender to the flow and trust in the universe's plan. Peace will come to you when you release your grip. Yeah, I feel like that you're realizing that this is actually these things that you're learning through this relationship was the goal. Like, not necessarily the bringing together of the two people, but for the lessons that you're learning through this. And I feel like in the past, you've been trying to control how this looks, but you're realizing that it's already been fixing itself. Does that make sense? You've already been transforming, you've already been rising, you've already been navigating the situation and turning it into something beautiful without even realizing what you were doing. And I feel like you're realizing that happened, and you're saying, okay, you know what? I don't need to hold on to this so tightly. I can just allow it to transpire the way it has been. I can just let go and allow this person to do their work while I do my work on myself. And when it's meant to happen, it'll happen. I'm just going to go with the flow and give this over to Spirit. Give this over to the universe to let come what may. I feel like you realize you've already been doing it beautifully, that you don't need to put so much effort into this, that really by letting it go and just letting it do itself, you're just being your true authentic self, and just working on you while they work on them is the best thing that you can do, because you can't control another person. All you can control is what you're doing, right? Maybe you've been trying to control them, but I feel like you've been realizing that just by letting them go and letting them heal, letting them do their work on themselves, letting them learn their lessons, how they learn them, and offering mercy and compassion for them, for their lessons and things they're learning, like you would want them to do for you, is the energy that you need to be in for both of your highest and greatest goods, and in order to bring the union in, that you both want to be better, and that the only one that knows what's better for this person is this person. So you're taking a step back and you're allowing them to figure it out. And I feel like that is exactly what needed to happen. So anyway, it's been a half hour. If you guys like the way that I read, please like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment about your journey. I'd love to hear from you guys. I appreciate you all being here, and I hope that you have an amazing Tuesday. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.